Hi, my name is Leah Davis. I live in the United States and I am a client of Revive Stronger. And I wanted to take a minute to share with you some of my experiences that I've had in working with Revive Stronger and specifically with Pascal Floor. I have been a client of his for the better part of a year now, and I can honestly say that hiring him was one of the best decisions that I have ever made for my health and well-being and my fitness journey as well. I spent a lot of years as an avid gym goer, and unfortunately, like a lot of people, I spent a lot of time in a caloric restriction, constantly in a state of deprivation, and also constantly in a state of probably over-exercising as well, in order to attain the physique that I desired. So I spent probably 15 years truly being very much committed to that process and never saw the results that I was looking for. About 6 years ago, got into CrossFit as a sport, and I still CrossFit and I still love it. But unfortunately, I took some of those habits with me as far as restriction and also over-exercising when I started CrossFit. So I got to a point in my CrossFit career where I felt like I wasn't progressing because mostly I wasn't fueling my body very well. And also I wanted to add muscle mass to my body in order to be able to perform at a higher level. So I started digging into information on hypertrophy online, and I ran across Revive Stronger, and I listened to every podcast, and I read every single article on the website, which is a wealth of information. Everything from physique to diet to hypertrophy training. And it also led me to watching the Revive to Stage podcast, which was Pascal and Steve prepping for their physique shows. And something inside me just told me that I needed to hire these guys, mostly because they were so relatable. They were so down to earth and so real and so open about their own struggles that it made me feel like I could be honest about my struggles with them. And so I knew that I wanted to hire them. I just didn't know if they would take me as a client. So I had my first client intake with Pascal, and instantly I knew, like probably within 3 minutes, that it was fate, that I was supposed to be a client of his. And fortunately he accepted me. So it's been an incredible journey, and I don't know if he knows this, but he has absolutely changed my life. He has absolutely changed my life, and I just massively grateful for everything that he has done. So specifically, we've worked a lot on hypertrophy, on building muscle. And for the first time in my life, I have eaten in a caloric surplus, which, let me tell you, my performance in the gym skyrocketed. And I have been able to, over the last months, build what I consider a good amount of muscle mass. All my lifts, my major lifts have gone up, every single one of them. I feel a lot stronger in my sport. And I think most of all, my biggest accomplishment, I would say, and I bet Pascal would agree, would be the reframing of my thought patterns. So he has helped me see the value of investing a lot of time into a long-term goal, the big picture, considering the big picture all the time, to look at measures of success other than the scale, and to really trust the process. So lots of times we throw around that word, trust the process, but it's not until Pascal set up what my training program was going to be and what my nutrition schedule was going to be like, and I followed it for months, did I really understand what trust the process means, because it has not been easy. There has been lots of times when I've been scared, when I've felt like that was too much food intake, when I've been worried that I was going to gain a bunch of fat. That's in those dark moments when you're questioning everything, that's when you really learn what trust the process is. And Pascal has been there through all of my ups and downs, through my laughter and my tears and my doubt and my fright, and he has helped me through it every step of the way. Even in the middle of the week when I would reach out to him in tears because something was frightening me, or I just was kind of doubting my abilities, he was always there for me. And I think that's quite unique to Revive Stronger. I don't think all coaching services are that way, so I feel so fortunate that I get to work with them. And it's also surprising because Pascal lives on the other side of the world. He's like literally on the other side of the world from me. But it doesn't feel like that because it feels like we hang out every single week because we talk on our video updates, and I feel very, very connected to him. He is always available, and I know that he genuinely cares about his clients, and I think that's a very, very special thing that you can have with your coach when you know that they really care about you, and sometimes he knows me better than I know myself. There have been times when he has told me not what I want to hear, not the easy thing, but he has laid it all out there and told me exactly what I needed to hear, which is difficult sometimes to do as a coach, I'm sure. And it's also difficult as a client to hear. Like, not always does he tell me what I want to hear, but in the end, that's exactly what I need. He has helped me grow so much personally and physically. So I would genuinely recommend Revive Stronger as a coaching service to anyone out there. I'm not even a bodybuilder, but I've found great value in the services that Pascal has provided for me. I don't know if you are looking for somebody, you will not regret the decision to hire Revive Stronger.